Jumping into space once again, stuck on the same planet for another pat. Will we be able to finally leave this planet and go to another next world, or will we just be stuck on this planet and like, here's the friends, you can see the next world. Because if you recall, the version 1 we got let's see, the prologue, the whole entire snow planet, and the start of the second world we go to, which is just a ship. So we went from a ship to a planet to a ship. Almost there. From what I can read, what I read, there are two new bosses that drop two different items. One item is the new imaginary item, and I forgot what the other one is, but I think it's a new quantum item. So the old imaginary items used, yeah, the older imaginary item will not be able to be used on the new imaginary character that's being released. And same goes for the other one. Another 5-star character. As well as you can well. Alright, another thing. Oh yeah, as you can see, I am hit the level cap. There is a new type of resin in town. Yeah, I know just calling resin is just easier that way. We have this. The reserved Trailblaze power. So every 100 points equals 1 point. So what I can gather. Let's see. Yeah, 100 points is equal to one of these, and it means this will also probably prevents us from overcapping. Oh yeah, for people who already are at the cap, apparently you can no longer go beyond. Let's see. Yep, can't not go beyond. At the boxer. Okay, yes, I did hit those. Okay. Well, if you remember, I couldn't get his rival last time, so and I haven't pulled any for Kenya. So I should have a high chance of getting him. Unless that was my chance running into that other banner character. Well, it was purple. Ah. Well, need to restore this. This will give me the amount I need. Not everyone have to wait a bit. Well, looks like I'm going to have to wait a bit. Alright, I got you a tasty rock. Your first tasty rock. got Smug Face 1 and Smug Face 2. I'm definitely not going to get the medal. Well, can't do that. It takes, let's see, 4 people to actually make an update. Okay, a new mode, okay. Great, we're doing postal service. The 2 new random. Alright, I forgot about that. Doesn't matter, don't have no funds. I would have to wait a couple days before I have can lag. Okay, first things first, I'll take care of the daily stuff and then go into the plot. I know I'm being a bit vain, but it's great that they increased the resin without increasing this requirement, because lowers the ingestion impact. You have to spend about 90% of your resin each day. Plus you have 160 resin, and you're asked to use this amount, 150 of it. Each day. This one gives you 240. Oh, these 2 items are new. Oh, look, they now give. Do they always give 2 items? I don't recall. I think I'm not gonna move these off since they're just the base items. Do I even enter? I don't know. I'll send you, since you seem to be like the idiot, just be persuaded by this guy who's clearly who's a seller on Hunter. one neck. 20 enemies, that seems pretty easy. We'll check those. Alright. Yeah, man. No. Ah. Upgrade a relic. Easy. This one. It's pretty easy when I go into, well... Since it's... I should be easily be able to do that in this, but I'll go take care of this real quick. And I guess go on with the plot, since I'll easily, while doing plot, should be able to do this. Wait, is there new plot? This is just a video where I'm just fighting 2 new bosses. No, there's 2 new trailblazer mission. I know I'll also buy the tab for this is still the old tab, but I used that blank tab, just the title of the game, for 2 patches, and I really don't like the, well, this picture. It's pretty, well, boring, I would think. So I decided to keep the more interesting previous tab. And since I don't get any comments, I really don't feel like changing it. Well, if I get a bunch of comments that are recent to this video, since likely no one's watching me at the live, I'll likely not have to worry. Okay. First things first, let's go kill the magic dragon. Oh, did they make another level? What? I feel like they made a new level. Wait, they increased this? No, current level cap is 70 for trailblazers. Means enemies get to level 80. Oh no, that's trailblaze. Alright, this is a trailblaze level. Level 70 means... Can we get to... Nah, we'll worry about it later. That mean I'm going up to see where? God, stop doing this. Just get into the fight. Just give me this ice cold man. So I can beat this dragon for the what?
It'll take more than that.
Like that one, the right arm.
Will you surprise me? Your end approaches.
I have something for you.
Let's make it quick. Rules are made to be broken. Ha! You won't get away.
Nap time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Failed to send you.
That's one.
Time for an overhaul.
A blade no you.
Let's go. Yeah.
Tap off.
I
Much
have
better.
something.
I will just.
Oh, there goes tap. Tap.
That paradox. Savor it for me.
What the damage? But not that hard. They cook it too early.
Time for an overhaul. Rules are made to be broken. You won't get away.
Naughty child. Nap time.
Look at that.
Failed to send you.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Much better.
That and
A blade knows no mercy. The fight is set.
flashback, right arm, left arm.
Yeah.
I have something for you. Perhaps humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception. High shot.
Bad. I guess I have to do this. Try to find one of the new bosses. Guess that's probably the best way to do. Okay, let's see. Yep, Quantum and Imaginary. We'll go to the Imaginary one since I wanted to get that character but failed. Might as well collect some if I manage to get him a bit later.
Good quality, good price. Hassle-free chartering. High-end barge. The best choice for galactic commerce.
This robot. Probably should go defense mode. Just to be a battery, just to be a target. Of course, I'm probably making several people mad. Hey, why are you still using Trailblazer? Just swap it out for a different character? Probably, but I stuck with keeping the Vision Impact when I played it. I kept the Traveler in my party all the way up until finally removing them by the time I got to Inazuma. But I always bring them back into my main party whenever doing main plot stuff. They're always in my party. Always. Okay, let's put you there. And we'll go get... Actually, should probably do lightning. Get out here. Too bad I don't have a better lightning character. That can do AoE.
We need a strategy.
Will you surprise me? The fight is set.
Keep up! Lance at the ready.
Too little. Failed to set you.
Time for a shot.
I will
Ready to
dispatch
jam.
you.
This song's for you. I'm on guard.
Naughty child. Nap time.
A blade knows no mercy.
Wait, did I choose the highest level?
Reach the end.
Yes, I did.
Noise.
I think I'm just gonna put them back in destroy mode.
This.
Will you surprise me? Your end approaches.
Pretty good crowd to turn it up. Rules are made to be broken.
I will dispatch you.
Just last time. This time.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Because I put her not her in this mode.
Yeah.
Time for a shot. Nap time.
Failed to set you. Will you surprise me? The fight is set.
Keep up. Yeah.
Alright.
Failed to set you.
Naughty child. That's better.
A blade knows no mercy.
Let's go. Much better. Reach the end of the story in your own.
Oh, she died. Guess to just fill you in. Seeing that every
We can get closer. Will you surprise me? Your end approaches.
Let's make it quick. Yeah.
Too little. Lower your weapon.
Just a scratch.
Failed to send you.
Time for a shot. That's better.
Thanks.
Treasonous. I will dispatch you.
Let's go. Thanks.
A blade knows no mercy.
fix that.
Will you surprise me? The fight is set.
What a headache. What? Let's make it quick. Yeah.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it. I'm okay.
Just a scratch.
Failed to send you.
That's better.
Thanks. I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
I'm okay.
I will dispatch you.
Up that character.
Let's go. What a headache. Who's next?
Who has better defenses?
Yeah.
Will you surprise me? Your end approaches.
Don't mess with me. Let's go.
I'm okay.
Lower your weapon. Too little. Failed to send you.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Much better.
That's better.
A blade.
What a headache. What? Yeah.
I'm okay. Time for a shot. Nap time.
Don't mess with me. Who's next?
I will dispatch you. That paradise. Savor it for me. Will you surprise me?
I'll free you from your... Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
The fight is set.
What a headache.
Too little. Lower your weapon.
I'm okay.
Criminal.
Rules are made to be broken. Don't mess with me.
Failed to send you.
Well, that was entertaining. That final one.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Okay, back to plot. Alright, I guess I do have to buy a bunch of garbage. too. Because, like Gishin Impact,
It's getting late.
has
Where to now?
this annoying thing. At least there's super expensive items which can be bought. But that does require me to go into each world that has that said item.
I don't believe
Need your
in
extractor
ghosts.
cleaned or your star skiff serviced?
I'm at my wits' end.
Gishin, I never really feared about money. This thing, occasionally, I do run out of money. Because of this.
It's a good thing you met me.
Rechartering. High-end barge. The best.
Well, the tree's still on fire.
What is your purpose for entering the seat of divine foresight?
I'm here to steal all your books.
Can you wait a little moment? The Master Diviner will be here soon.
Why are we still here? She's out of play on.
She's temporarily taken on the General's responsibilities. Before meeting you, she must make the current situation known and fortify public spirit. This is her first real test as a General. I hope she can get used to things quickly.
I don't think I can ever get used to this.
No, you don't want this position anymore. Well, you are a child.
It's a pleasure to see you all here today. Collating casualties and losses. Dispatching forces to round up the remnants of the disciples. Submitting battle reports to the 6 charioteers. Now I know what Jing Yuan meant when he said, "The highest throne faces the strongest wins." Generalship is no trifling matter. How could I be enjoying myself? All I can do is get used to it. I think she's enjoying herself.
Why do you explain those?
Master Diviner, have you summoned us here just to sigh and complain?
Of course not. On the contrary, I am eager to thank you all in my official capacity as acting general of the Luofu. Now that things have drawn to a conclusion,
Yes.
it is time to reward you.
Are you kicking us out?
Ooh, all those benefits that the General promised. They're finally here! Yippee!
Yes. The Astral Express has braved great evil for the Luofu. Your devotion is evident. After discussions with the 6 charioteers, you are henceforth sworn allies of the Luofu. Within the Luofu's jurisdiction, you are to be treated with the highest standard of diplomatic protocol.
On behalf of the Astral Express, I would like to thank you, Master Diviner.
Wow, nothing tangible then? But at least it sounds pretty cool.
Now that things have been expressed, I still have something to discuss with you. Please, this way.
Look at these papers. Didn't even bother moving us over there, even though it showed us clearly walking over to that direction. Is that a bowling ball? say could left behind, or any new ones that may have been added.
Seriously? Thanking us like that and then immediately sending us on another mission?
Yes, this is.
It's not a mission. The Stellaron Crisis, the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus Rebellion, the Arbor's resurrection. Not to mention the Antimatter Legion infiltrating the Luofu. All of these incidents need reporting at the highest level for investigation. It's just that, having been in the middle of everything, I'm struggling to keep an accurate perspective. I would appreciate if you could go through it all with me, so that I can reacquaint myself with a finer detail. So, where should we begin? The Stellaron Hunters. We know just as little. But in the Matrix of Prescience, I saw a prophecy that Kafka received from Destiny's slave. Elio foresaw all manner of possibilities for the Luofu. Based on what Kafka knows, and despite everything being under the control of Elio, that prophecy is indeed the most beneficial future for the Luofu. The Stellaron Hunters walked right into our trap, and even gifted allies, in the form of yourselves, to the Xianzhou. That might sound self-interested, but I hope the feeling is mutual. Now that the future has come true, the Xianzhou has discovered the Legion's intentions, and with everyone's help, has imposed a crushing defeat on Fantilia. It appears that Fantilia was the mastermind behind it all. The Xianzhou warred with the Antimatter Legion in the past, and ever since we have kept a watchful eye on their movements. Few could have foreseen the insidious tactics employed in the execution of their assaults. The Lord Ravager slithered in unnoticed, clandestinely plotting and machinating, and surreptitiously bestowed a Stellaron upon the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. This heinous act instigated an uprising aimed at luring the Luofu into a perilous trap of self-destruction. The present danger posed by the Legion clearly demands a re-evaluation. We should proceed cautiously.
Just to recap, this is just a recap for after the long wait. But there are some people who are starting out and won't need to revisit these scenes, but this is simply, I'm just playing them out in case people watch my earlier videos and then watch this video, which I know for a fact that people barely watch these videos.
When the ambrosial arbor was severed by the Rainbow Arbiter thousands of years ago, the abundance became a taboo. Those within the Alchemy Commission, the original masters of the so-called Way of Immortality, were ruined at a stroke. The Commission became a shadow of its former self. Presumably, from that moment on, the seeds of discord for the disciples of Sanctus Medicus had already been planted. Some of them were willing to work with the enemy, acquiring a Stellaron from the Antimatter Legion to try and revive the abundance. They succeeded all right. But why would Fantilia's objective to be to realize their wishes? Those traitors gained nothing. They betrayed the Xianzhou only to become sacrificial offerings in the Lord Ravager's grand scheme. That we may. But as logical as things might seem, there are still many details about which we're uncertain. For example, how was the Stellaron brought onto the Xianzhou? And who sent it onto Scale Gorge Waterscape? How many disciples of Sanctus Medicus still remain at large? All of this is a mystery. Thus far, we've done our best. I'm submitting my report to the Alliance, and I've already got a plan in mind. All of you will feature in the report. But for the sake of Jingyuan, anything related to Xianzhou internal affairs will have names redacted. I hope you can forgive me.
I was about to make the same request, Master Diviner. Since the Arbor's resurrection, I'm sure the Alliance will be poring over every detail of the report. I fear that if the Astral Express gets dragged into matters, leaving will not be an easy task.
Jingyuan has committed quite a few violations this time around, and I'll have to deal with them one by one. Cloud Knight generals are all such a hassle. Before you leave, please make time to recuperate. If there's anywhere you'd like to visit, feel free to take a look. I must attend to some Cloud Knight matters. Farewell for now.
Hey, what about that?
Oh, if you pass through Starskiff Haven, I have something that I hope you can give to Yuko. It was all so chaotic. When Phantilia took form, it was as if Ting Yun vanished into thin air. The Cloud Knights were only able to find her fan. She took it with her everywhere. It's currently unclear if Ting Yun was a puppet manipulated by Phantilia, or if some form of deception was used to cloud her vision. I'm already prepared for the worst. Considering how the Legion operates, I fear the fate of the Skyfaring Commission ambassador may be a bleak one. As for how matters are handled with regards to Ting Yun, I believe it's best left to her Foxian kin. I have informed the Skyfaring Commission of the events which took place, and I think it would be best if you were the one to deliver the—
I understand.
Thank you, Mr. Yang. Now, let me take a look at my remaining duties for the day. It's quite the list. It's getting late. If you need me, I'll be in the Divination Commission Conclave Hall.
Is she the first dead character? Means once became playable. Was she already a dead character? Means was she already dead from the very beginning? And means she's the very. I would simply say, in terms of condition impact, they have a habit of not permitting people from playing with characters who are officially dead.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Gray gets this small fox child. Sorry, just sorry, I just had to do it. Who knows how old she actually is? Yep, buying a pull, they're stuck. Alright.
Abacuses.
Alright, they're this up, and I need to do more side quests so I can get more of the power of defense.
The best choice for galactic commerce.
Usually need to do some more side quests for these guys. But I guess I'll.
Welcome to the Sleepless...
That's it. Why? Who would put this little... If she was a child, why is she working here? Wars was seen. Gishin's
Last 3 days.
Gishin has released Fontaine. There is something weird where, as said, when you swim underwater, you look. If you ever were to look at their crotch area, there's bubbles all around there, both for male and female characters. I question why, when you can usually look up there, look at there when they climb up something. Yet while underwater, they're covered regardless of what type of whatever they're wearing. And there's a certain segments where you're forced to look up it. Why can't we just have this as a permanent thing? Maybe it is, and I just didn't know. Okay, I'm just looking before giving in, looking for anything to flat out steal. Hey, can I steal this chest? Huh? Yes. Just give me the chest. Give it to me.
If there's something you don't understand...
I want it.
Bring me some local specialties.
There's a poem that says, "Bright are the silver moon in the morning sun, yet life's blessed rest with the star-sown sky."
God of Trailblazing, stealing anything that isn't nailed down.
I see. Please extend my regards to the 10 lords.
I will. Our condolences,
Robot
Hellmaster.
Girl. I wonder when she becomes playable.
You have guests. I shall take my leave.
Will she, since as hopefully she becomes playable?
On behalf of the Skyfaring Commission, I would like to thank the crew of the Express for saving the Law Fu from the Stellaron crisis.
Madame Yukong must have heard about Miss Tingyun.
Yes, I have heard. Seeing 4 leave, yet only 3 return, was enough for me to know that Fu Xuan's report was indeed correct. Tingyun. I still can't believe it. The whole report reads like a bad joke. It's simply unimaginable. The Antimatter Legion on the Xianzhou, and Tingyun, a Lord Ravager? How could someone who spent over 30 years working alongside me at the Skyfaring Commission turn out to be nothing more than a monster in disguise? What happened to the real Tingyun?
Madam Yukong.
I'm sorry. I understand. It's just hard for me to accept. Thank you for bringing Tingyun's belongings back to the Palace of Astrum. The Stellaron crisis has cost us too many comrades. Brothers, sisters, children. I'd like to invite all of you, as witnesses to this war, to a soul-soothing ceremony hosted by the Skyfaring Commission. Will you consider?
A soul-soothing ceremony?
To put it into short life terms, a funeral. You see, for long-life species of the Xianzhou, death has always been a distant, mystical concept. Ordinarily, the Ten Lords Commission guides people to the Hall of Karma before any symptoms of Mara are detected. There, they leave behind their lives and wait for their time to come. People are used to a short farewell as opposed to a tedious burial process. Given our limited lifespans, the only ones who place value on ceremony are us Foxians. Countless Cloud Knights lost their lives or became Mara-struck during the crisis. The Hall of Karma couldn't take them all in, and so they passed away. All of these sudden deaths and unfulfilled wishes remind us that long-life species still live out insignificant and limited lives. By combining Skyfaring Commission technology with Foxian ceremony, we honor those who have passed on. We place items of the dead onto star skiffs and send them out to sail between the stars, to shine brightly among them. It's not just to comfort the dead, those souls who can never talk with us again, but also to comfort their surviving relatives, close friends, and indeed all residents of the Xianzhou. It's also my way of saying farewell to Tingyun. I know, I'm selfish. She may not have died a Cloud Knight, but she's still one of us here at the Skyfaring Commission. A victim caught up in a wider conflict. I'd like to hold this ceremony as a way of distancing the memory of Tingyun from the Lord Ravager who tarnished her identity. I can still hardly believe it. I'll use my own methods to locate Tingyun's whereabouts But at present, This is the least I can do for her. I'd like to ask you all to witness this event with me. I've instructed Yan Ming to sort through Ting Yun's belongings. I hope you can pick some out to place around the star skiff.
Leave this to us. We'll take care of it as per your wishes, Madame Yukong.
Once again, my thanks to all of you. I've asked the judges of the Ten Lords Commission to ratify this soul-soothing ceremony, and have commissioned a special skiff at Stargazer Navalia for the ceremony. If you need anything, that's where I'll be.
I guess I was wrong about hiding. Well, luckily I fought all the enemies I needed.
You always did say that I like to gossip. And here I am rambling on, proving you right again. If only you were here to cut me off.
Did we talk to him before? This guy sounds so familiar.
Oh. It's you. For a moment, I thought she'd return. Did the Helm Master send you over?
We're here to help sort out Miss Ting Yun's things. Madame Yukong wants to use some of them for her soul-soothing ceremony.
Well, I've managed to get through pretty much everything. It's all in this box. Please, take your time.
I'm not. I'm just going to grab...
Okay, let's see what there is. An Ami Cassiter's seal, a small box, a knife, a bow, and something wrapped up tight. I wonder what this is. Looks like some kind of antique? But who'd want to hold on to something like this?
Oh, Ting Yun explained that one to me. It's a folk statuette from Foxian antiquity. They say it can bring wealth if placed correctly.
There's also a note in the package. This is for you, Mr. Yan Ming. Wishing you fortune and success in every endeavor. Yan Ming, it seems like this is a gift for you, from Miss Ting Yun.
I remember asking her for one at the time. This is unexpected. I only mentioned it in passing, but she remembered. Ting Yun and I were from different guilds. We were competitors, but also colleagues. When we used to trade in other lands, we would bring back local specialties and distribute them among friends and other guild members. It became a custom. The rivalry between us and the Whistling Flames to be the Skyfaring Commission's top guild was always fierce. We would gift each other all kinds of bizarre oddities. Candy that made your leg hair grow. A violin that could shatter glass with its piercing shriek. Oh, I was completely unprepared for this. I never thought Ting Yun would leave something behind for me that was so sincere and earnest. If I don't return a gift, I'll lose our little duel. But what could I possibly gift her back?
Huh. Besides the seal, the knife, and the bow, none of this seems like something Miss Ting Yun would have kept. I thought she was more about jewelry and beauty. Could there be other things similar to what Yan Ming got? We should take a look.
I said, I would presume, why do you guys care so much? She could, by the time, when you guys arrived, she could have been easily been already replaced. So, by okay, firm stance is you do know her truly. So you don't know really what type of person she is. The person may act, and of course, well.
Do you know where we're supposed to take these things?
I'm just gonna dump them wherever. I'm not gonna even bother looking at them. Taking this. You can tell based on my face, and I don't care. Hello, doggy. Yes, sure, for this.
The Sleepless Earl. Was that the name of that tea house at the port when we first got into town?
Welcome to the Sleepless Earl. I'm the owner here. The name's Ming Ming. How many of you are there? Which tea would you like today? Oh, this is the tea Miss Ting Yun promised to get for me. She really went to another world for me. She's incredible. When I took over this tea house from my parents, I thought I'd shake things up by creating a new tea product. Famous brews like Whale Tide Spring or Vegetations in the Alchemy Cauldron have been around for millennia, and imported mixed teas have also found a niche. Introducing a new product into the industry is really hard. Miss Ting Yun came to the tea house one day and heard about my troubles. She said she could find me a brand new strain during her travels. One that nobody on the Xianzhou had ever tasted. I just thought she was trying to cheer me up. I never thought she'd actually do it. Where is Miss Ting Yun today?
Dead.
Miss Ting Yun.
We found this box of seeds among her belongings. I'm sure Miss Ting Yun would have liked for you to have it.
Thank you. All of you. I think I should give something to Ting Yun in return. Based on her suggestion, I improved the Whale Tide Spring, Emerald Hills, and Dawn Dew strains to make a new variety with a sweet, long-lasting taste. I called it Ting Yun's Blend. Seeing as Ting Yun won't be able to try it, we should drink a cup to her memory.
So, you want to send a cup of tea into space? Yes. Sorry, I'm just bodying. Feeling. You're just crazy.
It's getting late. Where to now?
My dad is an ace pilot. He
No food.
parsecs.
The Lafu is famous for its mung bean soda. You've got to give it a try.
Oh, how's it going? Isn't that the place on... It's the main commercial street in the Exalting Sanctum. Tourists fresh off the Starskiff always head to Starwatcher Avenue in Starskiff Haven. It's one of those bustling tourist streets. But if you want the real deal on local snacks, you've gotta get to Aram Alley. I've marked it out for you on your map. Whenever I'm tired of celestial jade or slacking off, I head over for a bowl of Granny Chen's tofu. Darn it, now that you've brought it up, I suddenly don't feel like clocking in for work anymore.
Lazy bum. Now, where's the random enemies that pop up trying to kill us?
Looks good.
First rule of never go to the new area. Never go to where the plot demands.
The things of days past through the years.
Where's the loudspeaker? Really? Can't fall. There are 7 chests in this area. This place. Okay.
Good quality, good price. Hassle-free chartering. High-end barge. The best choice.
Even in space, they have cheesy. Hey, but I my stuff. I want to see what's over there so much. They could have at least like put random junk in the way rather than having an open path. But then I guess they wouldn't have places for their NPCs to randomly rock off map. High morals. I'm such a moral person. Probably not gonna put all the chests. Free chests remain. Like here, which clearly doesn't want you to go over. There. Yeah, never mind, there it is. Way over there. That's 2 more chests. Let's go. This place makes me want. I want to be able to see more places. No, you only get to see 2 of the 3 of the commissions.
Spices Supreme! Check out that sign! Here it is!
1 more item. More chests. Oh, there it is. Guess I did find them all.
Honored guests, welcome to our humble eatery. What can we get for you today? Something from Miss Tingyun for me? Oh, what a precious person she is. A sweet thing like her, gifting me a kitchen knife. When she first ate here, I told her my motto: you can't better your own food unless you taste it. Then she got me to talk about my hunting and cooking experiences out on other worlds. She was captivated. She pestered me about dish after dish. At the end, she mentioned she wanted to get me a gift. A sword for a hero and a knife for a chef. That's how she put it. She probably came across some rare mineral and forged it by hand. Look how sharp it is. I bet it cuts straight through a Thalassa titanium terrapin shell. Miss Tingyun is too kind. Who among the Aram Alley vendors hasn't been spoiled by the generosity of whistling flames? Her grand fare puts small merchants like us in touch with big intergalactic vendors. If we're talking gifts, it's us who should be gifting her something. Oh, I heard the trade port is open again for business. Miss Tingyun must be real busy, right?
Ouch! Yeah, indeed.
Miss Tingyun couldn't tear herself away from work, so we've had to gift this on her behalf today.
Really? Thank you so much. Why don't I give you all a demonstration and prepare a dish? My treat. I'd love to repay this kindness.
Tell Jill she's dead. Tell her. Oh, no, she's clearly...
Oh, speaking of which, it was our chili beef offal stew that first attracted Miss Tingyun to our restaurant. It's spicy, sumptuous, and guaranteed to get the mouth watering. Not even a girl as refined as Tingyun could resist the temptation.
About that bow, I think I know who Miss Tingyun intended to gift it to.
Mr. Yan Ming said an Ami Cassider will return with a gift for a trusted colleague. The person who Tingyun trusts the most is Madame Yukong, right?
Got you a new weapon. Oh, that's where the other boss is. Guess I'll go activate it real quick. No, there's a wall in the way.
Good quality, good price. High-end art. The best choice for galactic commerce. Good quality. Hassle-free chartering. The best choice for galactic commerce.
Okay, alright. Before going over to her. There we go. Guess I don't need to. Well, if I want the chest, I will need to, but oh well. I can care less. Do this stupid puzzle, Mo. That was an easy puzzle.
Looks good.
We couldn't store up so much experience, but when it gets released, I'll be like, boof, you're already at the next level cap. Go to the next quest. Oh, look, another easy one.
So that's how it works. Looks good.
Hey, we got new garbage.
What brings you here? This bow. Did Ting Yun pick it out for me? She understood my pain. It's a shame I can no longer do anything for her. 30 years ago, I fought in a terrible war. My comrade and I set sail together, but only I returned. The scars of that war never truly healed. Still, the Law Fu traced out its arc of recovery and continued to trade. I felt tired of voyaging, like I'd lost the courage to pull on a bowstring ever again. I hid away in the Skyfaring Commission and buried myself in work, never wanting to see the sky again. Despite rising to Helm Master, my military career hadn't prepared me for the type of meticulous planning work now confronting me. Ting Yun, on the other hand, was a born merchant, always discussing business matters with me and offering up advice, even if she was my subordinate. She never fought alongside me on the battlefield, but in her own way, she became a comrade in arms. Without the help of Ting Yun and the Guild, the Law Fu would not have been able to recover in the space of just 30 short years. I used to think that the Xianzhou had changed with the times. Geniuses like Ting Yun were the future for the Skyfaring Commission's next generation. They would bring prosperity to the Law Fu. I was only ever suited to the flames of war. I was wrong. Only when the last minions of the Antimatter Legion are wiped out will I become useless to the Xianzhou. The Xianzhou needs people like me. Those willing to cruise the sky and fight the flames. The star skiff is ready for the ceremony now. Everyone, please place your objects aboard the star skiff.
Wait! Wait for me!
What garbage did you bring for her?
Miss Ting Yun prepared a gift for me. As a fellow ambassador, I cannot fail to honor our custom.
You're gonna give me your dead corpse.
Yan Ming, what is it that you've prepared?
I've brought a paper kite. I know it may seem simple compared to the precious items that Ting Yun gifted others in the past, but it has a deeper meaning. I heard that Foxians have a tradition where paper kites are used to comfort the souls of pilots who can no longer take to the skies. Ting Yun and I were never pilots in the strictest sense of the word, but we spent much of our lives out among the stars. For her to be able to take wing once again would make her very happy.
Okay, so we're gonna put a cup of tea, some food, and a guide on a ship. It's clearly gonna be robbed by someone or demolished. Yes. Yes. Or
Out of all this stuff we've got, what do you think we should place on the star skiff?
Air Force to fix something. Well, it's most likely the canonical thing will be the kite, since if in her story is lore, because let's see, steel has value. Tea would be a waste, and food would be a waste. So I'm just gonna choose the guy.
This time, we needn't compete. Go. Fly on to other distant worlds.
Oh, you have to put them all down.
This is a gift from Miss Yensui on behalf of all the rest. This is the tea that Meng Ming has made.
Thank you for everything you've done for the Skyfaring Commission and the Law Fu.
Oh, they don't even...
This small seal is the foundation of the Xianzhou's prosperity.
Oh.
The Skyfaring Commission shall never forget you, Ting Yun. I will seek out the truth. And if it is discovered that you were taken from us, I swear to avenge your unjust end. It is time for the soul-soothing ceremony. Please make your way to Earthrise Agora in Starskiff Haven.
What the Then we're gonna find her inside of a box. Just so we can have. Oh,
it's getting late.
Sorry, she's.
Where
she
to
was
now?
alive the whole entire time.
General, the ceremony is finished. You should take a rest.
Not yet. I have things I wish to convey to my astral friends. My apologies I couldn't get to you any sooner. Yan Qing made sure that I was fully recuperated. Before you leave the Luofu, there are two things I wish to gift the Express.
Two gifts? Has his conscience finally gotten the better of him? Is he going to make up for all our hard work along the way?
We're gonna get the power of the hunt yet, since I still haven't gotten the power of the hunt. So give me a hunt. Free real estate. Yeah, I want some real estate. Really? You want real estate? Yes. So I have some place to dump my garbage. Literally, my garbage.
Please, let us reconvene at the seat of divine foresight.
About my real estate.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Probably when the patch is, when I complete all the contents, I'll probably be able to.
Good quality, good price, hassle-free chartering. High-end barge, the best choice for galactic commerce.
I'll probably go look for, try to do a side quest to get the power defense to its peak.
Would you like me to relay your message?
Do you have any more books for me to steal? Are these lions?
Present company is gathered to reiterate the Xianzhou Luofu's esteemed gratitude for the magnanimous actions of the Nameless.
Of course, all in terms of the previous days referred to as Trailblazer.
I am sure Lady Fu has given voice to this already, but the Luofu is greatly indebted to you. Therefore, on behalf of the Luofu Cloud Knights, I hereby present you with a Jade Abacus, a symbol of our allied friendship.
Tell me that's a weapon.
It could indeed be considered a souvenir of a certain variety, but not one you could find in a gift store.
I'm pretty sure you can find it in the gift store. It looks like a piece of garbage. but
Back when the Alliance was first established, all those thousands of years ago, the Xianzhou ships swore an oath, etching the record into a jade abacus. The world may crumble, and the heavens may fall, but this oath shall never be broken. The same is true of this jade abacus. It is a record of the Luofu Cloud Knight's promise to the crew of the Astral Express. It is also a beacon. Grip it tightly, and it will send a message to the Jade Abacus here, in my hand. No matter how astronomically distant you are, the Luofu Cloud Knights will always come to the aid of the crew, whatever your need may be.
So you're just giving us your phone number? Yes. So you're basically giving us nothing? Yes. Cheapskate.
Wow, now that's what I call a payoff.
I wouldn't. But come on, we can go in for anything. I don't see that happening.
Of course, I trust that such an important article will not be used for trivial or inappropriate circumstances. I hope you can understand.
Then you shouldn't give it to us unless you want us to do it such. Since I can only see you doing for inappropriate stuff.
Yup, got it. Say no more. Sure thing.
Thank you for your generosity, General.
And what about the second thing? Since you said you had two things, or you can use that as two things. A piece of your phone number as two things.
Don Hong.
General.
In accordance with the Edict of the Ten Lords Commission, I am hereby authorized to relieve your banishment decree. From this day henceforth, you may come and go freely on the Luofu.
Nice!
But I must remind you that the crimes of Don Feng have had far-reaching implications. And some people, such as those in Scale Gorge Waterscape, will not be much moved by the issuance of a paper edict. While I can guarantee your freedom to come and go as you please, I cannot guarantee your safety. Again, I hope you can understand.
I understand.
This issuing of gifts brings with it a sense of relief. Even my wound is feeling much improved. The occasion calls for a line or two of poetry. Though I feel my efforts would be overshadowed by the erudition of Lady Fu. Another time, perhaps.
So we basically, got nothing. The only person who got something was our tall friend over here. Basically, yes. I got ripped off. I have to say, it's feel it's basically being ripped off. Oh, you saved us. Here, have our phone number. Call us if you need help. We will show up. And you're free from all your crimes. Well, I guess for him it's significant. Fine, but I still have to say, so you gave us their phone number. We didn't even get the power of the hunt from while we were here. Well, I guess we get to go to the next world after this. Unless they're gonna say, sorry, that's the end of the patch. Wait till the next patch so you can go to the next world.
The Express and its passengers have a long voyage ahead of them. May that voyage be smooth and untrammeled. I bid you farewell.
Piece of garbage. Okay, before you return. Well, this looks like it's the end of the patch. Guess we'll go bother. Have to figure out. She said she is somewhere here. So we'll check the first the most likely. No, she is not here.
One zero 101010 is the way.
Are you here to say goodbye? There's no need to be so anxious. I predict that you will return to the Xianzhou often, and you will definitely continue to trouble us when you do. Therefore, forget about any farewells. All right, okay. I wish your travels be fleeting of foot, and may your crises be effortlessly resolved.
Okay, one more person I want to talk to. Okay, if she's still standing there. If not, I have to go back to. No, she's not standing here anymore, so she must be here.
It's getting late. Where to now?
She's the only other person I wish to talk to.
Madam Yukong, you're my role model. I'd work overtime just for you.
Can I have this chest? No. But no. Oh well, can't find her. Well, we did barely know her. Oh no, here she is.
Are you off then? The Xianzhou Luofu is all the richer for your brief time with us. I offer blessings on behalf of the Skyfaring Commission on the eve of your departure. If you require resupplying during your journey, you can always count on us.
Okay, that's everyone. I care about no one else, and I can't even think of no one else.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Since the only other decent character is
Now's a
Sword.
good time to come back to life? That tree remained dead for thousands of years, and it figured now's a good time to come back to life?
Yes. Well, back to.
Would you like me to relay your message?
Well, can't think of anyone else. I could go off to attempt to talk to that person who likes slacking off. But no.
Himiko messaged me. The Express detected the Jade Gate's reopening. She asked whether we'd be heading back anytime soon. She was also asking after you, Danheng. I think it'd be best if you update her in person, don't you think?
She must have been worried. I'll return to the train and put her mind at rest.
Himeko must be eager to hear about what we've been up to on this mission too, right? Hang on. Oh, how could I forget? We should bring something back for the conductor. Have you got any unfinished business on the Xianzhou?
Don't we have this Jade merciful hooklets in it? Can't we just give him that? And why do we have to give our mascots a piece of garbage anyways?
I've got goldfish memory. We haven't had a chance to say goodbye to everyone we met so far on this trip.
I did.
Fine, fine. Danheng and I will go back to the Express. The two of you come back soon, okay?
Don't worry, Mr. Yang.
But I just did say goodbye to everyone that I wanted to say goodbye to.
There's a dreamlike quality to watching these star skiffs depart through the Jade Gate. How long will these ships sail? And which stars are they traveling to?
From a universal perspective, there is little difference between the lives of long and short-life species. The transcendence that the Xianzhou pursues is nothing compared to the enduring majesty of the stars. And the grief felt here is no different from our own. Yeah, you're back. Himiko and I were just discussing our journey.
Well, we already know, but this guy must be long living, since it's still considered that he's the guy from the Honkai Impact game. Well, she's just someone who looks like Himiko. I wonder when we're going to see more of
This little excursion has reached its conclusion. All things must come to an end. Still, some endings spark a new beginning.
When will we see the next characters? Okay, so far we've seen Bronya and Haxor. Well, let's see, I would say Bronya, the Silverwing. Basically, since Silverwing had a more adult model. We've seen a Sylvie, which acts more like her more violent self. Red-eyed self. So we got those three characters. Got Himiko and we got him. But he's Oh, it's still but he's from the original game. So we still haven't seen a Kiana. We haven't seen May yet, in whatever form she is. We thought since apparently you're supposed to, this train's supposed to stop at in Tibet. See, Ryan and May beat Ryan and Shogun, which would win? People already make that joke a lot. One can cook, the other one can't. Ryan and May can cook. And she cooks pretty well. Okay, back to the... we got the granny. We got Fuhua, huh? Who probably will appear in some Chinese-like world. There's not very many big casts in that game. Unless there's the twins, but you can basically put them anywhere. There's the idol, but she's probably just going to be skipped as she's one of the more forgettable characters, so... But any of those girls could show up.
Next time, I think I should be the one trailblazing with you guys. Welt can stay on the Express.
Since when did the work roster just change like that?
Well, seeing that she came with us last time, and you came with us this time, she'll be coming with us this next time. Or are we just gonna...
Yes, no more Stellaron Hunter interruptions. It's time to get our original plan back on track. Our next stop is Penacony, remember?
What was it? I don't remember you talking.
The Express's records show that Penacony was a prison planet used by the IPC to exile criminals. At least, it was at the time of recording. However, following a Stellaron burst, the planet fell into the arms of Shipe. They say it's been transformed into a prosperous and ethereal realm.
So when it got hit by cancer, Harmony moved in. So are we going to get the power of Harmony next?
The family is throwing a banquet there, and they sent invitations out to the Express. I was curious about the state of the planet, so I accepted.
So back to my question of what I talked earlier. Will we just listen? Sorry. Here's the wall. You're not progressing to anymore. I would just hate that. Like, sorry. Okay, you just finished squirrel. Now just sit here. That would be the most toxic. I would call that quite toxic. So we got no content.
When the conductor is ready, we can set off for the next stop.
Meanwhile, in the prison...
All who enter here are either jailers or prisoners. Which are you?
Neither. I'm merely a lost traveler.
What a spectacle. The Stellaron, the Ambrosial Arbor, the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus, the Lord Ravager. A series of threats that almost succeeded in diverting attention away from the crucial question. They who brought the Stellaron onto the Cienjo, what was their motive?
Tell us.
Will you surrender, or do you require encouragement?
Do you think
Abomination
you can stop
of
Otto?
Yasha?
General, my power does indeed stem from the abundance. But I'm the same as you. We are both enemies of Yaoshi.
That's right, Genuine. Stay out of our way. The revival of the Arbor is an omen. It's time for the Xianzhou to choose its next path. The Rainbow Arbiter, the Plague's author, the Ruin author. This is a chess game between eons. If you don't stand with the winners, you stand to lose. And this time, we will put the abundance in their grave.
Oh! Oh, so... Yep, it's a toxic thing. Oh look, here's a funeral. Now please wait another 2 months. Huge amounts of disappointment. Well, apparently he likes the theme. Hello, Haxor. What's up there? Well, let's see if everyone's in the room. No one in here. Wait, how did she get some of these pictures? Just have to imagine her with the camera. Wait, like, here's another one of those. How did she get that picture? Or that one? Also, you gotta think, wait, how did you get that picture? The camera.
Noise.
Coffee. So I said, right now we still don't have a bedroom for ourselves yet. Which is pretty bad. But still, I have to say, we don't get a new form yet. We still stuck with the power of the defense and the power of. Well, until next time, when we finally go up to the world of Harmony, hopefully we get a new ability there. Until next time, I was your person who was complaining a lot. Thanks for coming in. Goodbye. I'm just going to stream for